Welcome back to another Rose City Reptiles video. I'm Joey, this is Rose City Reptiles, and in today's video, we're gonna be showing you guys all of our outdoor enclosures, how we keep the animals. We have some really simple setups, but they work really well. We're gonna be putting the redfoots outside, the Burmese brown mountain tortoises, the elongated tortoises, as well as some of the iguanas that we keep, and showing you guys some tegus, feeding everything. It's gonna be a massive video. Hope you guys enjoy it. But let's just get started. I'm standing right now in the Chinese box turtle enclosure. These guys have been incredible to keep. You can actually keep them outside year-round in Texas. They can withstand even those really cold temperatures that we get during the winter. These guys will bury themselves down in the ground and they do good all winter long. I know that there's a couple right in here, I think. I provide them this deep substrate that they can go under. Where are they at, Liam? Where are they? Oh, here we go. I'm not going to disturb them too much, but you can see, here's one. I hear it making some sounds here. We'll just get a little peek. There she is. We're gonna put her back. I marked her shell. We're gonna put her back. She only has probably a couple more weeks before she emerges for spring. Chinese box turtles, they stay underground until it is completely warmed up outside, but these guys have evolved over years to be able to survive outside in freezing temperatures. Crazy. In all of our tortoise and turtle enclosures, we have ponds in them, just to provide the animals with fresh water, which takes the work off of me, and I love watching them swim around and enjoy that feature. You can see in here we have a little water feature for the Chinese box turtles. They use it all the time. They love swimming around, and I can't wait to see them come out of the ground here in the next couple weeks and start swimming and enjoying this enclosure. This enclosure here belongs to the Gulf Coast box turtles. This is another species of turtle that can be outside all year round. Summer, spring, winter, they thrive and do fantastic in here. Some of them even spent the entire winter down in the water, like this little guy right here. This guy has been in the water all winter long, chilling underneath this little bridge. Yeah, look at that. They are so cool and really fun to keep. And we're gonna be getting some eggs from these guys here pretty soon. And hatching out one of these babies is going to be one of the highlights of my year. The enclosure size is 16 foot by 16 foot. Building this pond was extremely simple. I just dug a hole, laid down my pond liner, put the dirt back in it, and filled it up. And for filtration, we just overflow the pond every single day, and it has been working fantastic for all the turtles. These next two enclosures were set up very similarly to the other two that we looked at. This is the redfoots and the Burmese Browns. These guys each have ponds. You guys will see the Burmese Brown enclosure has a fairly large pond. That's because they will sit in that water all day long. They love it. Anybody that owns Burmese Brown mountain tortoises know that they love water. And so I made sure to give them a really nice, large water feature. These enclosures have come a long way to looking like sandboxes, to tortoise enclosures, and then finally getting the ponds really made them look incredible and super functional for all of these tortoises that we keep. I love keeping animals that eat the same diet. So redfoots, Burmese Browns, elongateds, they can all eat the same diet. They love everything on this plate, such as these mushrooms, grasses, flowers, carrots, and then we also like to give them insects, or they'll even eat frozen thawed chicks, mice, whatever. These guys eat get out of here with that. These guys will seriously eat a wide variety of things. And just a pro tip, keeping animals that eat the same diet makes life a lot easier. They've been cooped up all winter, and it's time for them to enjoy this for the spring and summer. Liam, you want to help me put them by their food bowl?
Yeah.
Liam said this is a 5-star restaurant. Yep. All right. Remember, two hands. Put a hand underneath them, just in case. Here we go.
Yo, taking the restaurants.
Two hands. Here we go.
Boom.
Redfoots are possibly one of the best pet reptiles or pets in general to keep. It's some of my family's favorite animals that we have here at Rose City Reptiles. And it's just because of their amazing personalities. These guys are super social. They're not afraid. They're always down for a head scratch. Beautiful and easy to care for. And they don't get too big. So definitely an amazing species, and I can't wait to raise these guys up and get eggs from them soon. All right, we got the Burmese Browns. These guys love this enclosure. They're a little bit more shy than the Redfoots. They are super outgoing and confident. These guys take a little bit more time before they get that confidence, but let's set them in here around their food and see what they think. Again, the whole purpose of giving them these outdoor enclosures is to provide them with something that is as enriching as possible and something that simulates what they would experience in the wild. To help with cool nights, I do have some heated hides set up in these enclosures. Now, these are not hides that would do good, you know, housing these animals all winter, but if we have any nights that dip down below 50 degrees, I will turn on these heat mats. You guys can see I have these tortoise heat mats in here, and then I just use a concrete mixing tub, cut out a little door, super simple, set it in here, and then I make sure all the tortoises find their way in here, and that's just for the cool nights that we get every once in a while during the spring. All right, I got a couple red tegus that we're going to be putting in this inside of this stock tank enclosure. This is a red tegu like you've never seen before. Some really dark coloration on this guy. Amazing looking tegu. I'm excited to see how he grows up. I mean, seriously, have you ever seen a red tegu like this? Look at his back. So much black on this guy. Really interesting red tegu. We're gonna put him in this enclosure. It's a really simple stock tank that does really, tegus do really well in. Next tegu is this. Oh, we got a tegu in here. Sometimes you guys, when you bring your tegus outside, they freak out a little bit. This girl has been outside. She was outside all last year, but right now she's not feeling it. It's not really safe for me to pull her out and handle her right now because she is freaking out so much. I pulled her out just for a second. She scratched my arm all up. So I just need to get her into the enclosure kind of as fast as possible. She's a pure red anathoristic female. Anathoristic stands for no red pigment. So this animal is like pure silver. She's really cool in person, and I'll show you guys what she looks like on camera. But like I said, she's really freaking out. She's freaking out. We're just gonna I'm just gonna take the entire tub here and just lower it down in here. I don't want to take any chances of her jumping out or me losing control on her. So we're just going to open her up in here. She'll calm down pretty quickly, but you guys can see her. Absolutely beautiful female. She's shedding right now. Full body shed. There we go. You're good. You're good. She's a sweet female inside, but right now she's not too sure about things.
Just got that other one breathing heavy.
Go ahead and offer these guys some food real quick. So even though she's freaking out and really kind of nervous with moving outside, she's taking food immediately, and that's a really good sign that she's going to settle down really quickly. In our last feeding video, we're asking what age do I start feeding them whole chicks? This size right here. This is the right size. This is what I consider a large juvenile, and this is the size that I start feeding them whole chicks. And you can just tell by their growth and how they look, man, this is one of the best foods for them. All right, we're gonna be putting a pure blue male outside. This guy's from Topaz and Shakira from 2 years ago. We've been raising him up. He's gonna be a little freaked out being outside, but he was raised outside last year, and I think he will calm down quickly. I have him in this enclosure because it has walls all around, so he should feel nice and secure. But yeah, so this is quite the upgrade. He just came from a 4x2 enclosure inside, and he's gonna come in here and probably hide for a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and offer some food, and he may come out and eat right away. Oh, jeez. That was, I don't even know if you guys saw that. I barely moved that food here, and he grabbed it. Oh my, that startled me. This is his hide back here. Where he is right now, there's a heat mat right there. So even on cool nights, they get to stay nice and warm, and they've done really well in these enclosures. Offering this guy some more food. All right, we're finally moving out these Bakeri. These are spiny tail iguanas, and they're amazing. So let's crack this open and get them outside. This is their enclosure. It's an 8x4. We got it set up so that they can climb around. And then inside of this tote, we have a heat mat, the same one that we use for the tortoises over there. I'm gonna put that heat mat in the description. If you guys wanna buy one, I'll have my Amazon link down there. They're fantastic. They're really good for keeping outdoors. But yeah, I have the heat mat in here, and I can turn that on if we have any nights that dip down too cool. But I'm gonna open this up. They're probably gonna jump out and just either go in there or climb up on the enclosure. So let's go ahead and pop this open. Look how beautiful they are. Look how beautiful they are. They're seriously so amazing. I love these guys. They're usually pretty tame. They haven't been outside in a while, but just look at this guy. What an amazing lizard. We have babies right now from him on the website, and what an impressive lizard. One of the best pet lizards that you could ever have right here. It's naturally easy to handle, easy to keep, really hardy species. I love him, and he's gonna love this enclosure. You wanna come on, go ahead. Look at that. Critically endangered. This is the most endangered spiny tail iguana in the world. And I'm very proud that I was able to breed them and produce 14 babies last year. And I think we're going to do it again this year. I can pet them all over, scratch them. And this isn't an animal that I handle all the time. He's just easy going. So let's go ahead and get out one of the females. Look at this girl, really beautiful coloring. And she's gonna go ahead and just jump right over there. And we've got one more in here. We have a 1.2. That's one male, two females. Look at her. Just as sweet as the male. The females don't get the long spikes, but man, are they beautiful. I love that blue coloring they get, especially when they've been sitting out in the sun basking. These guys are coming from inside, but whenever they're out here, they really get that blue coming through. We got this beautiful albino iguana finally going outside. Let's put her in. You guys can check out her enclosure. These guys' vision isn't that great, and so I tried to make their enclosure as friendly as possible. Lots of areas for them to climb around, but without having the narrow branches. And also, if they go down on the ground, I think it'll be easy for them to make their way back up. And so they have a hide just like the Bakeri next door. So this is going to be her setup for this spring and summer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her in, and I'll see kind of over the next couple days, I'll be looking at them and kind of seeing how they do with this layout. It's brand new. I haven't done it like this before. And so yeah, we're always just kind of observing the animals and making changes as needed. All right, here's the male. We're gonna go ahead and add him in now. Thank you guys for watching another Roasted Reptiles video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or if you want to see any of these enclosures a little closer up or a little more detail or any of the animals that you guys saw, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.